One. Welcome back, y'all. This is the 111 show. I got a very special announcement for y'all. If y'all following us on the gram, I got word from Apple Podcasts that we is ranked 108 for sports on one podcast being up. So I'm gonna give y'all some more podcasts. Just feel like y'all messing with it. So y'all fooling with it, bro. So I got Mike clapping, Mike back on the pod today. But yeah, man, that's a good feat. The YouTube still growing. That's where I was pushing the line the hardest. TikTok really don't mess with us for real. Uh, it's trash. I don't like TikTok. TikTok trash. But anyway, cuz we back. Love all of y'all. We did the giveaway. Shout out to A Brack. He was our first winner. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have more stuff coming on the way. If y'all down the line, merch, all that good stuff. But we still cranking out all the clips and all that. So follow us on the gram at 111 show. And we got all our IGs and stuff up here. Chaz _ more 15, Michael Ketchin, and C _ LO _ 68. And I got my co-host with me, Chaz.
What's going on?
CeeLo.
What up, dog?
And back on the pod again, Michael C. Durant.
It's Jokic this week.
Michael C. P3.
It's Jokic this week, man. We up 2-0, so it's all good. We back with it.
Who is
Who is we? Yeah, watch a couple pods ago. Yeah, I said I got Nuggets going all the way. I told y'all.
That's a pick is cool, but you saying we?
Yeah.
Did Shane accept you?
Look, fly equal fly. Y'all know how I do.
You ain't get jumped into that one yet.
Yeah,
Get jumped into that one yet.
Bro, bandwagon. But all right, man, let's get into these topics and let's get to that since Michael segue into the first topic. Lakers dropped 2 in the series with the Nuggets. And man, the first game, the Nuggets was on fire. Everybody and their mama was hitting the shots. And I've been a big pusher of the line of the other guys. The other guys is what wins you championships. Now, the next game, before I get to the next game, the first game, they made an adjustment putting AD off the ball, letting them roam in the paint. And Jokic had a way harder time. They stopped him from getting in transition. They stopped him running. They actually stopped the ball. But when they weathered the storm, I was like, okay, cool. And then, okay, cool. But they still lost the game. You know what I'm saying? Brian misses a 3. You know what I'm saying? Then he turns it over at the end of the game. I get it's not all on him. They was already climbing up a hill the whole entire game. But, in them type of situations, you would like to steal at least one of them games. And I feel like both of the times at the end of those games, the Nuggets just turned it up another notch, specifically Jamal Murray, who I thought was the most important player to the Nuggets as far as getting them over the hill. I know Jokic is an MVP. He's an amazing player, best big in the NBA right now. But Jamal Murray is what gets them over the hill because he got that it factor when you need a shot, when you need it. We seen it with guys like Dame, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Who else in our game right now? A KD, Bron, all of those guys. When you gotta have it, when they was in their prime, they get you a bucket. I know I'm missing some guys, but that was just the first thing off the top of my head. Now, game 2, get to game 2. It seemed like they was in control the whole time. I dropped a short on it. They was in control. They was playing defense. They was getting to the paint. We seen LeBron get into the paint with ease most of the game. And for some reason, they up 11 in the fourth, and they just start shooting threes like they the 73-9 Golden State Warriors. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why they chucking up all these threes when you could just bully them in the paint. You know what I'm saying? We football guys, so I'm gonna give y'all the metaphor. A team that run the ball, what they gonna do at the end of the game to get you up out of here? They're going to pound the rock 4 yards, 5 yards in a cloud of dust. And that's what you need to do when you get into the rack. I'm spitting, but you know what I'm saying? Because I'm mad, bro. Because I'm like, they let him off the hook. They let him off the hook, bro. And it made me so mad. I'm sitting in the basement. I'm pissed. Because I'm like, y'all letting them off the hook with this, bro. Y'all shooting these threes. LeBron is like 1 for 20 in fourth quarter threes.
Chucking them.
I don't know why. I don't swing the rock, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're trying to prove something, but swing the rock or dry the ball because the jumper is not falling right now, man. I might come back around to this, but I'm gonna let y'all go because I can go for 20 more minutes about this.
No, you're right, bro. There's so much to get to in this series so far. Like what we're seeing is really it's a clash of the Titans for real. It's the best in the West going at it. I don't care about the seeding. This is the best in the West. And I'm so glad you hit on Jamal because some people have seemed to forgot who Jamal is, especially in playoff time. The Nuggets team we seen last year and even the year before were without Jamal in the playoffs. And like you said, Jamal's that guy to get them over the hill because we seen Jokic try to do it last year with Monte Morris at his one, trying to run a two-man game. Like, it's a lot different when you're running a two-man game with an elite guard, an elite scoring guard like Jamal. So
he putting up Jordan numbers in the fourth quarter. Like
crazy numbers. And like that fourth quarter just goes to show you, like, hey, having another guy that can take over the game when the defense is completely focused and selling out on stopping you is key to being a championship team. We saw Jamal have 23 in the fourth.
Yep.
And him and Michael Porter really held down those non-Jokic minutes. We knew the role players would be a key. Jamal's not a role player, but Michael Porter is. Bruce Brown is. Aaron Gordon is. KCP. All them boys hooped. All them boys showed up. So there's more to get to, but I'm going to let Michael C. Jokic go ahead, tap in on it.
For sure. No, I definitely agree with you because this Nuggets team, obviously, they've been referred to as that 2020 bubble team again because everybody back together. But I want to highlight pieces that probably don't get as much shine as a Jamal Murray, who we know who gonna hoop. But game one, Jeff Green knocking down corner threes, and they making threes at a high clip. And also, besides point two, we watch the games. They're making lucky baskets too. Jokic threw up a Hail Mary game one.
Cash.
Like Jamal Murray did the same thing last game too. So they getting good looks all the way around. They're hitting and they're hooping. So going forward, I feel like LeBron and them going to make the correct adjustments. But what it looks like is, bro, Denver got the momentum going into these two games at home. There's a reason why I'm Michael C. Jokic because I think they're going up 3-0. Sad to say. But I think they're going up 3-0. Sad to say. But that's another conversation for another day. But if Aaron Gordon picks it up again, he keep playing how he playing, and PJ keep hooping how he hooping, and things like that, I really think the boys got a chance to whoop on LeBron now.
Go ahead, Caleb.
Look, man. Look, hey, I was expecting Jamal to play that way throughout the whole game, which I was just like, I'm like, man, what's this guy doing? But hey, you got to give a shout out to Dennis Schroeder putting clamps on dude. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
He's staying in front of him.
He was scoring on good defense too.
He was in the fourth quarter. But throughout the rest of them first three quarters, not really. Really. He had to get a tough bucket here and there. Mm-hmm. I'm loving the big play. Absolutely loving the big play. I don't like how slow AD is starting, though. This is what's hurting the Lakers, is how slow AD is starting and getting in rhythm. Cannot have that. He has to get going early for the Lakers to be successful. All those late runs, you might have seen it in some other series or even in the season. Yeah, that's cool, but nah, though. We're talking about punching your ticket for the finals.
But y'all remember that stat, man, that I said when AD scores 20 or more, they win the game.
Yeah. But he got to get that going earlier, man.
He did. I think that was already out the game, but bro had like 14 until like he hit a corner three. Like, dog.
Yeah. He absolutely has to, man. Like, he got to be more aggressive offensively, and I think that just AD being more aggressive on offense helps the Lakers offensively. Like that gets more people open. That gets that gets better shots. You know what I mean? A better shot selection instead of getting D-Lo getting a fadeaway baseline jumper. We don't want to see that. Especially the way he played game 1. We don't want to see D-Lo shooting that. I don't want to see Dennis Schroeder shooting threes contested. I like to see him shooting threes open. I don't want to see Reeves acting like he the white Kobe. I don't like seeing that, bro.
Why not though? Because this is one issue I had with last game though. Before you go on, Austin Reeves had the hot hand and they just went away from him. They took him out the game. They sat him on the bench for way too long. So
game 2 though. Game 1 was completely different. Game 2.
I'm talking about game 2.
Game 2, he was on.
He was on, bro.
He was on.
And
it
didn't seem like it.
The wrong guys was shooting the threes. I.e., LeBron, he was having a better game driving to the basket. If you're not going to drive to the basket, kick the ball out to Reeves or one of these other guys. Hachimura had a great game.
I'm about to say kick the rule.
Here's the thing, though. Reeves was taking early shots during the shot clock. Like he's taking shots 22 seconds right on the shot clock.
Yeah, because that's
hurting your offense.
That's what they was getting. I'd rather him take that shot than LeBron take that shot, bro. That's how it's gonna have to be. I'd rather him take that shot than LeBron take that shot right now because he got the high hand.
LeBron taking that shot is a bailout. That is a bailout to the defense. Like I would much rather have Austin Reeves taking that shot. And if you look at the Lakers, they have been a lot better when they're letting him play on the ball and they're pick and rolling with AD and Austin Reeves. They have been way more efficient offensively and let LeBron play off ball sometimes and pick his spot.
When they down by 14 in the first quarter, of course that looks a lot better.
I'm not talking about when they're down, even when they're.
Well, I mean that's what it seemed like though, because that's when I could see him being in rhythm.
But you gotta realize
him being the hot hand is when they already down 10, 12, 14 points already in the first quarter.
That was game 1.
But yeah, my point is that Austin Reeves is a rhythm scorer though, right? Like if you allow him to actually, we're going to build this. We're going to play around you, not build around you, but play around you and let you pick and roll and let you actually initiate the offense. That's when he's played his best basketball. We seen it against Memphis in round 1. That's when he was going out crazy, closing them out. And this is the thing. LeBron is too old to put the team on his back and lead them to a chip at this point. This point, he's going to need the people around him to help shoulder the load, bro. So why would you not let these guys, do what they got to do to get involved? Why not him?
Not him, bro.
It's a group effort, bro. It's a group effort, man. And him taking threes like whenever he feel like it on these possessions, I get, you know what I'm saying, all-time great player, take your shots. You got the right to take them shots, bro. But is it the right shot? Absolutely not. In this case,
no, of course, absolutely,
absolutely not. And them is momentum killers. When I'm seeing that in these situations where if you're gonna take that shot, I would much rather y'all work to get AD the ball than you take that shot. Or if you're not driving, at this point, I only want to see you drive the ball. And I feel like that's what we're going to see the next game is a lot more drives because whenever it's Jamal, Michael Porter, all these other guys, much like the last series, when they drive, they hack them. In this case, it's LeBron. The last series, it was AD who had the mismatch. This series, LeBron has the mismatch, and he's bailing them out with threes. If he's not shooting, if he's not driving to the basket, it needs to be a dump off or a kick out to Roy, to Austin Reeves, D-Lo. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the guys who are humming right now. And them the dudes who need to be getting these possessions and these shots because he don't have the jumper going right now. It's just not there right now.
And I think it's because of fatigue. I think he's obviously tired. And if you got these young dogs, these young horses that got the juice to go right now, especially if you're playing in Denver, right? Everyone talks about the altitude being crazy. LeBron's tired, bro. You cannot sit here and jack up threes and expect that to be the answer. If you got to step off the ball and let somebody else do it, let somebody else do it. Don't shoot your team out the game because you're tired. That's my issue with it. And like we said, this series is supposed to go 6-7 minimum. And if they're going to keep playing like this, it's going to be a lot shorter than that.
That's why the Nuggets going up 3-0.
It ain't panic mode yet. They still play well at home, and role players play well at home. Everybody know that. They ain't been home. The series don't start till you lose a home game. Facts. So I feel like this is an overreaction, just like it was an overreaction to the end of the fourth quarter of the last game.
No, it might just be.
When they got them figured out, the Lakers got them figured out. They ain't have figured out nothing. They lost the game, and now they got to go home, and they got to go back to the drawing board once again because everybody sensationalized that great fourth quarter from AD playing defense, but they wasted it by clanking shots.
Man,
yeah.
because they was up, bro, all 3 quarters, bro, going into the fourth.
Yeah.
So it's there. It's there. They just got to put it together.
But all right, man, that's enough of that because this is probably going for another half
move
hour,
on,
dog.
move on.
BD.
You know what I'm saying? We going to
Hey,
South
chill
Beach,
out with
dog,
that
with my
shit,
dog, with my dog Jimmy.
This is
We is not gang members on here.
No.
Mike is tripping. Miami, Jimmy Butler, once again, put them boys to sleep. Pause.
Hey, we called it.
We did call it.
Call it.
Good guys up one.
Jimmy Butler.
Tough guys.
The
Tough
tough
guys.
guys are up.
Tough guys. You know what I'm
Love it.
saying? Tough
Go ahead,
guys
Melly.
up. You know, I feel like Jason Tatum don't like that pressure. Miami's getting after him a different type of way. These Miami guards is getting after him a different type of way than who they just played, the 76ers. I already forgot.
Mm-hmm.
But they wasn't playing this type of defense that Miami is bringing to these boys. Eric Spo them.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? He putting it
It's
on
them.
Spo can take you off the couch and make you all-star. That's what they saying. That's what the streets saying.
You know, he say he taking the men's league. He taking the men's league to the conference final. So
Morpheus out there, man. They said he got the red pill for you.
Yeah, dog. Jason Tatum had a he uncomfy right now. I think he bounced back. I think the Celtics win one at home off talent alone this next game. But they had the other guys for the Heat once again showed up. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Lowry hitting big shots, playing defense, getting after them. And then, you know, you still got Strus and these other guys, you know, Bam still playing well. And yeah, man. The Heat doing Heat things. I'm gonna let you go, Chad.
I mean, Jason Tatum, dude, he went for 30 last game. And it was the most quiet 30 I ever seen because in the fourth quarter, when we needed him the most to make a shot, he did not. Now, I will say I do like the fact that he got to the cup in the fourth. So when they were down, he started chipping into that lead. I think they were down 10 when he came in. And I even texted y'all in the group chat. I'm like, yo, Jason Tatum needs to be in this game right now. Mm-hmm. Like, you are a 26-year-old superstar on the cusp. I don't care if you got to play 48 minutes. We seen Brown play 48 minutes plenty of times. You cannot let the Heat come into y'all building and steal game one. He has to play that entire fourth, and he did not.
I had a problem where Eric Spoelstra outmaneuvered him once again, where Missoula didn't adjust to playing through Tatum. Tatum coming off ball and setting screens when he should be initiating the offense. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it came in the fourth, where he trying to get the ball. You know, he done set a screen and Jimmy Butler in his chest and these other guys in his chest, and he don't have to run around the court. He need to be bringing the ball up. I want him with the ball in his hand as much as possible when I get on the other side of the court. Yeah, it's nice and 30, but you know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm going to say it again. When Jimmy smells blood, it's blood in the water, they sharks.
That was my point. That's like, see, this is the issue with Jason Tatum playing off the ball in the fourth quarter. It's cool in the first 3 quarters, but in the fourth, you notice that's when Jimmy got 4 of his 6 steals was in the fourth quarter because those other dudes who were on the ball, Jaylen Brown, I'm talking about you, were sloppy with the rock, bro. I mean, just getting his pocket straight picked. They're picking off passes at half court. It looked like people was tired running up at the YMCA and they just throwing lazy passes. And Jimmy,
they know this team though. That's what kills me is they know this team. But yeah, man, Mike, tap in, bro.
Look, you're all right. What I don't have to add to like anything else, bro. Jimmy Butler is who we thought he was gonna be, and he doing what we thought he was gonna do.
Did you ever think he was gonna do anything else?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had mad faith in them light-skinned kids from Boston, but after seeing how terrible Tatum played in that last game, I really didn't have any. I didn't have any remarks for it. But at the end of the day, bro, I think it's deeper than what we're talking about because you know Jay Brown really talking about leaving Boston, and I feel like that's really playing the cusp as to why certain movements or certain plays are being ran through other people. And I think Joe Mazzulla is low-key trying to get Jay Brown some shine. I could be wrong here, but I could be speculating. But I definitely believe they're trying to do the 1 or 2 where we try to keep both of them or we're going to try to keep one of them. But I think Jimmy Butler gonna do what he gonna regardless. He gonna take advantage of them boys. He's been here before.
So that narrative come about every year though. The Celtics, they're like, "Oh, you'll get him or the other one."
But it's like, but I feel like it's only been really prevalent this year though. Like it's
no, it was way worse. Like last year, 2 years ago, it was way worse.
Yeah,
I don't think it was as bad last year.
Yes, it was. Yes,
it's
it
quiet
was,
this year compared to last year, bro.
Yes, it was, bro. When they went to that final and they was about to lose. They was about to lose to the Heat, and especially after they lost to the Warriors. They're like Jaylen Brown, and he had to say out his mouth that he don't want to leave.
Yep. And then Ime came in and kind of helped put it back together. Go ahead, CeeLo.
The Ime freak boy got a
Hey man. My two X factors, bro. Look, it's two men, but they one unit to me. Gabe Vincent and Max Strus, they literally say player to me, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
I ain't say nothing because I wanted you to go off.
Look, them two are my Heat X factors, bro. That's one unit, and they gonna give you 30. It don't matter how they get it. They gonna give you 30, bro, together, combined.
Yeah.
So if the Celtics can't figure out how to not stop them two LA Fitness, I'm about to go hop in the wreck in 5 minutes, players. Look, man, we might see a gentleman's sweep. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Hey, look, I'm saying, man, or Tatum gonna have to go for 50, bro. They gotta be able to stop him. Did you see where Max Strus is pulling up from?
Yeah,
game
dropping them, though.
Dude, what are you gonna do about that? Somebody got to step up, right? So, them my two X factors, bro. I love that for the Heat. Is the fact that they got dudes coming off the bench balling. I mean, but so does the Celtics, right? Brogdon comes off of his bench, 6th man of the year, right? Derek White should have gotten more minutes. That's one thing where the Celtics messed up. Should have gotten more minutes. He played good defense and he hits his open shots most of the time.
Derek White, I can see him in Miami if in a couple of years if it don't work out the Celtics. He's a Miami type guard.
Right.
For sure.
So shout out to them cats, man. Go ahead. Yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say about them.
Well, I didn't really get to chop it up about the Heat because I had to, get on Tatum's case. I had to talk about Tatum, but let me just talk about the Heat for a quick second. Jimmy, what he was doing, bro, is very Bron-esque in the way he picked his spots late. Jimmy had 20 points going into the fourth quarter, something like that, maybe 21. And in the fourth, he's like, all right, now it's time to put the pedal to the metal. Jimmy started hitting threes. Jimmy started going to the cup, hitting fadeaway middies. And it's just like he has that assertiveness that we feel like Tatum lacks in these situations. Like we all want Tatum to take control and just take over. And Jimmy is showing him exactly how to do it. Right. So, yeah, hats off to my doppelganger, Kyle Lowry. Shout out to Jimmy. Bam showed up. He balled. Yeah,
that's the thing though, Chaz, bro. He don't when it's Jimmy time, when it's within 5, Jimmy gonna get live. Now, he brings the ball up. Jason Tatum was not bringing the ball up. He's setting screens. So that's the big difference. Where I say he outmaneuvered him. It was small details. Small details.
Eric Spoelstra, best coach in the league.
Best coach in the league.
I said this in round 1. Y'all call me crazy.
Coach of the year.
We did.
Actually, not all y'all, but some of y'all called me crazy.
Now they called you a madman. They called you a madman.
Now they saying it on ESPN. What?
Coach of the year.
Now they saying it.
It's after the success they all counted him out.
Exactly. Possibly. Y'all late to the party. The water is warm. Hop on in. I've been here.
But you can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain, and you can't stop the rain for Ja right now, man. Because Nike done took the boys' shoes off the site. They ain't outright claimed that he's dropped, but they ain't outright made a statement that he's dropped. But his shoes is off the site, and I feel like, yeah, man, this is the start for him, bro. They starting to. I don't know if this even a consequence he gonna care about still, bro. Because at this point. You know what I'm saying? The Power Race said they ain't got no content to put out for them. Then Nike taking your shoes off. So now they keep coming at your bag. And I had a conversation with Sam. It's Time Sports. Shout out to him. I said he not really gonna learn nothing until he sees real criminal consequences. Because it seems like, all right, you take basketball away from him, he can come back from basketball. You take his money away, he can come back from that. You know what I'm saying? He'll make some more money. All NBA, he'll come back another year. You know what I'm saying? And make it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he's gonna learn his lesson until he sees a real consequence. And yes, and he didn't break a law, but he's influential. And another thing I want to harp on before I let you go, Chaz, is we gotta learn when to pick our spots on who we think is role models and who is not,
Mm-hmm.
and who we market our kids to as somebody to look up to. So you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, the old days in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? There was a time where, Steven Jackson, Ron Artest, and those guys was on mean streaks in the NBA, Allen Iverson, what have you, at the same time as Tim Duncan's, of the world. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James of the world, role models. Follow these guys, not these guys. You know what I'm saying? It's people in our community that we need to be looking up to and teaching our kids about and all of this other stuff, and teaching them other things than a hoop, music, or something else. Show them some other stuff. Teach them about something else, man. Expose them to different things, not just what you like. And I feel like it's the vicious cycle that we go through, because I feel like at some point we all had an athlete that we wanted to be like, whether it was Michael Vick, Cam Newton, you know what I'm saying? People like that, Jordan, LeBron, everybody wanted AI, cornrows, and sleeves. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna let y'all tap in. That was my little go off about it.
Yeah, man. I mean, it just sucks to get your shoes taken off the market. That's a milestone for a hooper. I don't have much to say to this. I just want to say this: like, everybody, even on 2K, bro, when they give you your own shoe, that's a big point in my player, bro. Like, growing up, you see, we got Jordans, we got Bronze. Gary Payton has shoes. Everybody's growing up like, all right, I want to go to the NBA. I'm gonna have my own shoe. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be on
Everybody
commercials.
don't get their own shoe either.
And it's very selective on who getting the kicks. And for Ja to potentially lose that, it just sucks, man. So
and he was taking Kyrie's spot, because they just dropped Kyrie from all the things that happened this year as far as his off the court stuff and controversy. So he was coming right into that. He was coming right into that Kyrie market. He was gonna be pulling all of that. The league is handing you the keys with a big red bow, and it seemed like he don't really care, bro. So, Mike, go ahead.
It's just I agree with you. I don't think he wants to be a role model. I think he is strived to be at first, until that bad boy mentality creeped into who Memphis is. Because as you've seen this past year, they really embraced that. You got Dylan Brooks acting up, Ja telling people he ain't worried about anybody out there in the West. So, like, I think this past year, they really took that role on being the bad boys of the league and taking that with a pace. The thing is, though, when you do that, it comes with all the backlash. If I'm being Ja, you got to be smart, bro. You just got to be smart, bro. Like, it's certain things you can't do. I get it. It's legal. You having fun with your boys, things like that. But also, the people that you hang around should also
Man, my boy got up out of here.
Hey, cuz got a strap in the car. I'm not finna be on live. Come on, bro. Like, don't put yourself in that spot. So everybody trying to tell him your friends ain't your friends. But I'm gonna be honest. If I got it on me and I got a good job and I got a career, I know y'all ain't gonna be on live around me. And so it's like the thing is, so watch who you hang around, you wouldn't have these things. And so about his shoes, though, his shoes getting removed, it plays into the brand's hands in a way, because if his shoes get removed, yes, but D Book supposed to have a shoe that releases next year. So again, it's gonna be easy pivot if you
I'm out of here again.
lose job because you got D Book coming up. So at the end of the day, he's really on the timeline. So if he don't come correct now, he's gonna be washed, and they're not really gonna care about him. But he a superstar in his own right. He put Memphis on his back. They're gonna take care of their boys. So hopefully he get it together soon and handle his thing. But if he don't, he gonna end up fizzling out, bro, pretty soon. He's a generational talent. He can hoop, he can jump, but he's got to get his head right.
They're just gonna find the next boy that could jump high, and then, like you said, D Book gonna have his own shoe. It's probably gonna look like a Kobe again, because Josh shoes look like a Kobe shoe. But we can get into semantics of that. But
hopefully, man, hopefully he get right, bro. Because if not, I'm gonna be open for the Grizzlies, and I don't think he want that.
I think he'll come back. They're supposed to be the good young team, man. Go ahead, Caleb.
Hey, I already said it in my short, man. Look, the league will draft another Ja. They don't need you, Ja. you will be the Ja that we forgot about. That's it, man. It's really that simple, bro. You let certain things, like I said, like you trying to entertain a certain crowd and it's getting you out of character. That's not who you are.
Yeah, bro.
Put that mask
he
back in the closet, bro. You put that mask back in the closet.
Not the mask.
Look, take that mask off, put it back in the closet, and let's see year 1, year 2, Ja.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully we can look back and, you know, when his career all said and done, like, dang, Ja was wilding and, you know, he got it back together and he all NBA, he all star and everything like that. That's what I hope for Ja, man. I'm a fan of dog. He's very entertaining to watch. He's a great athlete. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a bad guy. He just young and dumb with a lot of money.
So we hope he get it together, man. We hope he get it together, man, because when he took that time off at first, it was a big deal for him to take that time off in rehab, but not literally 2 months after that, he's still doing the same thing. So now he was
a bunch of baloney.
Exactly, bro. And it's like we all knew it was, but at least you can like play it off a little bit longer. Now you got
bro. Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like you couldn't look if you want to be GD like at the crib, be GD at the crib. Don't blow the bag, bro. This is generational money right here, bro. Don't blow the bag, bro.
Yeah. That's enough on Ja. We done everybody piling on Cub, but you know, hopefully he got some positive things coming towards him. But while we still in the basketball world, we talking about young talent. We have a 7'3" or 7'5", the height change every day. That's going to San Antonio. The lottery happened. Pistons got robbed. You know what I'm saying? First, it's been like a few years or something like that since the worst team in the NBA hasn't got the #1 pick. I think the lottery is trash. I'm gonna keep going off about it because you know what I'm saying. Like, what is the point, bro? If you're the worst team, why don't you get the worst pick? We see it happen in the NFL. I get tanking happen, but just penalize tanking. Like, I don't understand it, dog. I think the NBA is controlling what they want to happen and who they want where. That's why they got the lottery. So even if you got a bad team in a better market like San Antonio where they had international players, you can have a chance of getting to San Antonio, Dallas, you know what I'm saying, or Portland or somewhere like that. But you know they don't really care about Portland. But yeah, bro. The second thing I want to tap in on is Wemby, and everybody was riding the jock. They was pushing the juice. They was pressing the hype button. They're saying he was a better prospect than LeBron James, which I thought was ridiculous because LeBron James was the chosen one. So what did that make Wemby? The alien?
I guess so.
E.T.
himself.
E.T. but LeBron is the chosen one, the one that was chosen. So how is he with no social media, mind you?
Wemby chose him. Wemby
got beamed up. But yeah, dog. Is he a more hype prospect? Is he a better? He got more hype obviously because
he got the intangibles though. That's why.
The answer to the question is he a better prospect than Bron?
No.
Coming out of the league, look.
No.
On paper?
Yes or no?
Paper?
Yes or no, Mike?
On paper, bro. Yeah.
No.
Look how he built. He built like KD.
Cool.
Chaz, answer.
I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with you, right? I can't really speak to the prospect that Brown was like I want to. I can tell you the stories, right? First high school games televised on ESPN was because of Brown. Sports Illustrated cover at 15 years old. Came into the league or was projected to come into the league as a grown man, ready to play instantly. You know what I mean? Like I can just tell you all the stories about Brown. But when Brown was coming in the league, I was 6 years old. But the fact that everybody knew Brown in that era, everybody knew Brown in that era because he was the chosen one and he was supposed to be this guy. It's hard for me to say that Wemby's a bigger prospect because I'll tell you one thing. I've never watched a Wemby game. Have y'all?
Nope.
I've seen highlights.
Nope.
I've seen clips. I've never watched a Wemby game. So I wasn't
either.
But my point is, he was on ESPN. His high school games was on ESPN. I've never seen Wemby on ESPN. And if he was, it was not pushed on the app.
Yeah, it was
They did not push the
ESPN
notification
3.
to tell me, hey,
He's on
Wemby
ESPN
live.
playing the G League Ignite.
ESPN French.
Right, exactly. So
ESPN French.
it is what it is, bro. I can't really speak to it, but if I'm projecting who he's gonna be as a player, is he gonna be better? That's a whole different conversation. And the answer is no. But
I don't think he's gonna
as a
be
prospect,
to be honest.
who knows? I'm too young.
I think it's just because LeBron to me, the hype is kind of not what it is, because I feel like people who had a lot of hype and fail is more sensationalized than, like, if you fail and you didn't live up to what you was, everybody talks about it. But if you exceed expectations like LeBron has, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many number one picks. I don't have the statistics with me, but I don't know how many number one picks go on to make the top ranks in the scoring of number one. Like, let that be ranking and everything, playoff points, all of that. Finals MVPs, all-star appearances. I don't know how many number one picks do that.
Not a lot.
Not a lot at all.
So I think because he's exceeded what he was as a prospect, as an NBA player, he's not seen as a big of an impact as he is. It's not the same. You can't compare him. That's what I want to say. I'm jumbling my words, but we got some news from the video game world, but it's still football. It's still sports.
Before we go past that, though, shout out to Bronny going to USC. Shout out to Lil Man going to USC. I think he's gonna do his thing out there. Shout out to him. Not gonna lie though, Bryce James better than him. Mark my words. A couple
That's
years,
so random, dude.
it's being real.
I'm here
I'm
for
seeing
it
it right here. Wemby big brother. Bryce James is gonna be the next great talent. It's gonna be Bryce James. Bronny gonna be a dog.
I believe it. He already got the ability now. He tall. He could dunk. Do all the things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
no, what we on?
he was a slow burn. I feel like that's the consensus though. Everybody think Bryce gonna be him. Bronny's still gonna go to the league though.
Yeah, that's the inevitable storyline. You're not stopping that until it happens.
You got that off your chest, Mike?
Yeah, I think
you good, Mike?
Happy. He's happy now.
I'm geeked up. Let's get it.
All coming out of left field with the Bronny and Bryce feud. But all right, cause they're gonna be what the balls were supposed to be. But
balls.
Right. Lonzo them.
Triple B.
Yeah.
The big ones.
But anywho, in video game news, NCAA news, NIL news.
Yes, sir.
NCAA football is making a return. The NIL got cleared. The players gonna be getting the baggage for what's going on with them and the whole 9 yards. I'm excited because NCAA football was my favorite football game. I didn't really like Madden. I liked NCAA. I was on campus. I was going to study hall. I was skipping study hall. My GPA was low. They tried to bench me, but I had to hit the library a few times. But I needed that extra speed boost. So y'all better make this game good, or I'm gonna be very upset. And I want a nail deal on my player because I need to relive my college years. You know what I'm saying? I've been out of like football. I don't know. It's going on 2-3 years now. But I need to go back and get my nostalgia kick and be a 5-star prospect and go to Oregon.
Yep.
And win the Heisman, cuz.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, how y'all feeling about the new news about the game?
Well, there's quite a bit of news that has been dropping within this last week.
Who want to work first?
First of all, you're not touching me. I was ranked top 10 in the nation in 2013. I got the pictures to prove it. Don't trip.
You better tell him, Mike.
Xbox 360.
Man, tell him how we coming, bro.
I invented the spread option.
Bro, what? I was running a pistol option going nuts with Nevada before y'all even knew who Kaepernick was.
Here you
Talking
go.
about the
Anyway.
spread option.
Tournament on the way.
Here we go.
111 tournament on the way.
Oh, that will be televised. We'll stream the tourney. Trust me.
Yeah, keep going. My bad.
Can't wait for that day to come. But
my bad for interrupting.
all right, back to some of the most exciting news about it. So I heard they're actually going to have facial scans, so you'll actually be able to see the players with their likeness. For not everybody, but most of the big players will be able to see them. And this will be a good thing because they'll be going into Madden the next year or within the next few years. So they'll basically just import all their likeness from NCAA into Madden. Second of all, because rookies on Madden are a big deal. I can get into that later. Second of all, I heard that they're rebuilding this game from scratch, but they're using the Madden engine to build it.
Oh my God.
So I know exactly. That was the sourest news I heard. So they're going to be using like Frostbite and stuff like that for the tech, but apparently they're building it from scratch, all brand new coding, all that. But they're just using the Madden like movement engine.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of turned me off a little bit because NCAA was always different than Madden. And that's why I love both of them forever, but that's why we loved playing NCAA.
I still play NCAA 14 to this day.
Because the movement was crazy. It was always way looser than Madden.
Realistic.
Way more shiftier than Madden. So that kind of bummed me out. But I think they can still do a good job because, you know, Madden, they don't never create a brand new, you know, game. They just pile on top of the old game, the old codes, whatever. Different conversation. But yeah, that's the latest news on NC Dubs. Can't wait to get it next summer.
I can't wait to whoop on y'all. That's what I'm here for. I'm the global champ. Y'all see what it say. NCAA 24 global champ.
Never lost.
The best to ever do it.
Never lost.
The best.
I got videos of beating Mike, so I ain't even worried about it.
Bro, what? Well, we split the series. Why he own that?
Oh my goodness.
We split the series.
We
split the series.
Be frying, dog.
We split the series. Why you sitting here? Run it back. Run it back on the channel.
I believe
pull up tomorrow. Pull up tomorrow.
A terrible gamer, bro.
Pull up tomorrow.
All right, now.
I believe Melly, bro.
Forget. Now look. Maybe all jokes and shades, but when I hop on that stick, it's up. But I am excited for it to come.
When you hop on what?
Whoa.
Pause.
Come again, please.
On to the next topic.
Just like I said, like I'm happy for it to come back because I don't really play video games like that. But NCAA football was one of the games that I fell in love with as a kid, especially the one where Reggie Bush on the cover had an Xbox 360. I played that boy way too much. I think that was
07.
Yep. So I had that one. So I played that all the time, bro. So I'm happy for it to come back. There is an option for the player to opt out and then get paid for them using a likeness, which we probably will see, which is going to help them low-level athletes that probably don't get as many like NIL deals to try secure at least one if you opt out.
If you opt out, you out.
I mean, like,
you don't get paid.
You opt in. So
yeah,
that'd be smooth. That'd be smooth to have them boys in there get paid or whatever, things like that. So I want to see what kind of teams that they're going to have on there because you know that we got teams switching divisions each year. I know back in the day when it was on Xbox, it was only just the FBS teams, but when it was on PlayStation, it had all the FBS, all the FCS schools too. So I want to see how many teams that they actually use because I don't mind whooping on y'all with one of them HBCU schools. I'll take the
chip. Be on there. They gonna abuse the DLCs and packs and all of that stuff.
I heard they're not gonna be on the original release, but they'll probably fold them in either the next year or throughout the year because it's basically just too much. Because you know they got to go to all these campuses. It's 120 schools, so I heard they will not be on the original release
for sure. So that'll be good to see everybody get their chime back. Because I know me personally, I'm a dog, and
you're not like that. Go ahead, CeeLo.
Go ahead, CeeLo.
Mike is not him. You good? Yeah, CeeLo ain't want to use NCAA work anyway.
He knows.
Yes, he does.
I'm like that. I'm like that.
Just like Madden. Duh.
I'm like that.
Look, I'm trying to respect the audio, but hey, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Hey,
look here. I was on the 360 too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's just, that'll be.
Hey.
I'm gonna save it for a different time. Different day.
Tournament, man.
Melly, I got a question for you, bro.
Yep.
So I don't know if y'all heard, but the next Madden is rumored to be cross-platform. Finally, we're getting cross-platform because they're making it for PC too. So PC, but this is only for next gen. So PC, Series X and P5 is going to be next gen for Madden or cross platform for Madden. Do you think they're going to do that for NC Dubs too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad for it's bad for y'all.
Yeah, because I'm on the station with it.
Yeah, I know you're on the station. I'm on a good box, so yeah, it's bad for y'all.
Good box boy.
Yeah, y'all can see me. But real quick, we got something. It's our last one. Y'all want to do Justin Herbert, Andrew Luck. If they was in the same draft, who y'all taking?
Look, I just asked the question. What kind of offensive line you giving me?
The best.
Same.
Y'all got the Cowboys line.
Same line.
Andrew Luck.
Anybody picking Andrew Luck.
Bye.
But
I'm gonna put it like it was a debate in the chat.
But I'm a spice it up even more. So now Andrew Luck is a dog prospect though. Cool beans. But are you taking in this climate? Let's see, he has his O-line. Are you taking Andrew Luck? Are you redrafting Andrew Luck, or are you taking a person like Kyler Murray?
Nigga,
Andrew Luck.
What?
Are you drunk,
brother?
With the offense he has now, going all on points. I don't know, bro.
We gotta get up out of here. All right, bro.
Hold on. No. So you would take Kyler Murray over Andrew Luck. Let's do another number one pick. Who else?
No, I'm taking Andrew Luck over Kyler Murray.
Andrew Luck.
What about Cam Newton?
I'm taking Andrew Luck over Cam too. Probably.
Probably. Really?
Probably.
No.
If we're behind the best O-line, right?
I'm taking Andrew Luck. If I'm behind the very best offensive line, I'm taking Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck was that thing.
Exactly. If he was like that, he would have got there. No, Cam took. Bro,
we all see what he had to battle through and what he had to fight through, and he still found success. He still found success.
He did.
If it wasn't for Deflategate, he would have went to the Super Bowl.
That's why he left early, because he didn't want to be there.
All right, bro.
He left at the worst time too, because it's like the Colts had just finally figured it out. His body was already.
He pulled a Calvin Johnson.
All right, bro. The Miami Heat Celtics.
2-2.
Who y'all got tonight?
Yeah. I got Boston.
Boston. I got Heat. I got the Heat going up 2-0.
I got the Celtics tying it up off talent alone.
So, Mike, you might as well be a sweep in your eyes.
Everything gonna be a sweep. I got Nuggets versus the Heat in the finals.
All right. Well,
okay.
You heard it here first.
First.
We have some sad news from the NFL today, and I'm gonna get y'all up out of here. NFL Hall of Famer Jim Brown has passed away at the age of 87 from natural causes. You know, shout out to Jim Brown. Dog, when you hear about the best of the best running backs, it sounds like he an urban legend. Shout out to Jim Brown. May you rest in heaven.
Shout out Jim Brown, man.
Yes, sir.
One of the greatest to ever do it, on and off the field. One of the greatest for sure.
Right.
One of the greatest to ever do it.
Never got to see him play, but in our time, I guess he was, civil rights activist.
Activist, movie star.
Yeah. So shout out to him, man.
He
laid it down for us,
man. Look, dog
paved the way for us, man. I gotta salute to the OGs, man. So if some OGs listening right now, shout out to y'all for doing it for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we could be on this pod talking about NCAA and all that.
108th in the nation. Get us the number one in the
nation.
nation.
Working y'all boys in NC does, man. I can't
number one in the nation. It sounds good. But listen, y'all, if y'all got questions, DM us at 1ELEVENSHOW. If y'all got some debate topics, all that, DMs is open. We're going to talk about them on the pod. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to put in some works for some live episodes right now. But for right now, we can't. We got some things to work out. But without further ado, I'm going to get us up out of here.
Hey, Melly.